The Kansas City Chiefs just got called out in a big way. No more excuses for Andy Reid. No more excuses for Patrick Mahomes. National media is saying this is a full-on collapse. And Chiefs Kingdom is fired up right now. This isn't just about one bad drive. This isn't just about a missed throw or a penalty. People are saying the entire standard in Kansas City has slipped, and that the Chiefs leaders have to own it. So today, we're breaking down exactly what's being said, why the blame is landing on Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes, and what it really means for the rest of this season. Because if this team doesn't respond, things could get very uncomfortable in Kansas City. Let's start with the big picture. For the last several years, the Chiefs have been the NFL's gold standard. Super Bowls, AFC championships, #1 seeds, Mahomes magic every single week. But over the last stretch of games, we've seen something we are not used to. Sloppy offense, questionable play calling, drops, turnovers, and late-game collapses where the Chiefs used to be clutch. So now you see headlines like, Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes have no excuses left. That's a strong statement. That's not about role players. That's not about the refs. That's pointing directly at the two faces of this franchise. Media and fans are basically saying this. You're the standard. You're the leaders. You get the credit when it works. You get the blame when it falls apart. That's the deal when you're Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. So what does no excuses left actually mean for this team? First, it means the margin for error is gone. This team can't afford to sleepwalk through first halves anymore. They can't rely on miracle comebacks every week. For Andy Reid, the spotlight is now on game planning and adjustments. Are the Chiefs too predictable on offense? Are they leaning too hard on Mahomes' hero ball? Are they putting players in the best positions to succeed? You'll hear people mention clock management, fourth down decisions, red zone play calls. Those details matter even more when your team looks shaky. For Patrick Mahomes, the standard is even higher. He's still the best quarterback on the planet. But when the offense stalls, people start questioning decision-making, forcing throws, holding the ball too long, trying to do too much instead of taking what's there. And then there's the chemistry piece. Are Mahomes and his receivers on the same page? Is the trust still there after drops and miscues? At some point, the leader of the offense has to reset the tone. The big impact is this. The league is not scared of the Chiefs right now. Teams see the film. They see the mistakes. They see the cracks in the armor. And they are coming after Kansas City with no fear. Now let's talk Chiefs Kingdom. Because fans are loud about this. You've got some fans saying, relax, we've seen slow stretches before, they'll figure it out. They trust Mahomes. They trust Andy Reid. They've seen this team flip a switch when it matters most. But you've also got a growing group of fans saying, enough is enough. Stop blaming the receivers. Stop blaming the refs. Stop blaming the schedule. Hold the stars accountable. When you see headlines calling this a collapse, it stings. Because Chiefs fans are used to being the ones laughing at other teams. Now the jokes are starting to turn toward US. Memes about the offense. Tweets about the dynasty being over. And the narrative snowballs fast in the NFL. National analysts are split too. Some are saying, it's Mahomes, he'll fix it. Others are saying, these problems are bigger than one player. They're questioning the coaching, the personnel choices, the offensive identity. And let's be real, that no excuses left line, that's a public challenge. Basically saying, you've had time, you've had chances. Now prove you're still that team. So where do we go from here, Chiefs Kingdom? For Andy Reid, it's about tightening everything up. Cleaner scripts to start games. Smarter adjustments at halftime. More balance when the offense starts pressing. For Patrick Mahomes, it's about resetting the standard. Trust your reads. Take the easy yards. Hold teammates accountable, but also lift them up. Because when Mahomes is locked in, the whole team feeds off that energy. For the rest of the roster, it's time to match the expectations that come with playing in Kansas City. If you want to wear that Chiefs logo, if you want to play next to Mahomes and under Andy Reid, you have to play with championship discipline. Not just championship swagger. Collapse is a strong word, but sometimes strong words wake teams up. The question now is simple. Do the Chiefs respond like a dynasty? Or do they let this narrative become reality? I want to hear from you, Chiefs Kingdom. Are the media overreacting? Or do you agree that Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes have no excuses left? Drop your takes in the comments and join the road to 5,000 subs here on Kansas City Chiefs Today.